welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Felisha Renee, and of course thank you guys so much for tuning in. Also, before we get into the video, you already know what I'm gonna say. Stop what you're doing, hit that subscribe button and turn on your post notifications. That way you'll get notified every time that I have a new upload. So as you guys can see by the title, today is going to be a foundation review. I'm actually going to start doing a foundation hunt series. I'm going to create a playlist. So this is one of my first videos that I'll be adding to that playlist. So I'm going to be trying out a lot of different foundations ranging anywhere from high end to low end drugstore. I want to give you guys some options, and then of course I want to try new products as well. I'm always looking for new or good foundations to try out. So today I'm going to be reviewing the Makeup Revolution foundation stick, and it just looks like this. So well, first it just comes in this packaging, and it of course just scrolls up like a regular foundation stick. I feel like you get a pretty decent amount of product. But yes, I'm going to be reviewing this video. I'm going to be reviewing this foundation, giving my thoughts and first impressions on how this turned out, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So without further ado, let me stop talking. Let's just get right into things and show you guys how I achieved this look. Okay, so hopping right into things because I got to get out of here and get to work. I'm just going to go ahead and, well, first I'll start by priming my face. And I'm going to use my Fenty Beauty, the Pro Matte, or the Pro Filter Matte Primer. I think I'm saying it right, whatever. Who cares? I'm just going to use this to prime my face, set a base for the foundation. So jumping right into foundation, this is the Makeup Revolution, the foundation stick, and it has about, what's the size on here? It's actually 0.21 fluid ounces, I believe. 0.21, I don't know, but I feel like it is a lot of product. This is how much product you get. For $9, I feel like this is not bad. I did kind of swatch it on my hand, but this is my first time actually using it. And of course I wanted to do a review and to see, you know, is this going to be a good foundation for every day? The coverage seems pretty good. This shade, I don't know if this is my shade. This may be too dark. In the undertone, it seems, I don't know. I really don't know how I'm feeling about this this shade, but it may go good after I, you know, blend everything out. I do have this in the contour shade, which is F16, I believe. But so far, I do love that for the contour. Like, for sure, it blends out so smooth. That's what made me want to, you know, try it for the foundation to see if it would be like a good drugstore. This is definitely darker than my skin tone, but I feel like, let me see. I feel like it may be okay. It's darker, but it may be okay because my chest and neck is a little bit darker, and it's okay because we're gonna highlight as well. And I don't know if I'm putting too much, but we're gonna see how this blends out. Woo, but it does feel smooth. It feels very like moisturizing. So I'm just gonna use, first I want to see if it blends out better with a brush or a sponge. So first I'm gonna use my Japanese, this is the small high density foundation brush. I know I'm gonna love this brush because I absolutely love the bigger one that I have. This one blends so good, and it's a little bit more denser than this one. But yeah, let me stop rambling because I gotta get to work. But yeah, I'm just gonna take this and I'm gonna see how it actually blends out with a brush first. Wow. Okay, so I definitely feel like this may be some full coverage for you. And maybe I shouldn't even put that as much as I did. I probably put too much. And this brush is blending it really smooth also. So these two as a combo. Okay. Okay, so this is one side blended out with this brush. This is my first time using this brush, but I used the bigger one. This brush is bomb. Like, it's just perfect, and it's so soft. The bristles are so soft. I really love this. I knew I would because I love the other one. The other one is just a little bit more dense. But anyways, this video is not about the brush, but I really do like the way it blends out this foundation. It is darker than my skin tone, but like I said, it's okay because it's, and I'm still looking in this mirror, but it's matching my neck and chest, I believe. Maybe just a little bit darker, but yeah, it's pretty good. I feel like it gave me pretty good coverage. I'm gonna go ahead and take my Maybelline sponge. I kind of want to see how it blends out with the sponge as well. Okay, so far my thoughts on the foundation. I feel like it definitely is somewhat full coverage. I don't know if it's because maybe the shade is darker, that's why it's hiding, but I did have a couple blemishes right here, and on this side I feel like it did cover it. Now this is definitely a foundation you're gonna want to set. This is not matte at all. It's like creamy. I feel like I'm looking very like dewy. So if you guys have dry skin and you looking for a good moisturizing foundation or hydrating foundation, I definitely feel like this will go good with your skin tone. Now for my oily girls, I'm not too sure. I'm combination oily. I feel like you're definitely gonna have to set this foundation for sure. You're probably gonna crease if you don't set it, but yeah. But this foundation, I do like it. I'm not mad at it at all. I feel like it's definitely a full coverage enough, especially for the price. Like I said, it's $9, and I'm just steady tapping and blending. Like, I'm gonna blend my skin off. I'm gonna blend the foundation off. But anyways, I want to see how it looks with everything put together, like the concealer and contour shade and all of that stuff. Matter of fact, where is my contour shade? But yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with my contour stick. This is the F16, so it's the same foundation stick. It's just in a darker shade, and I use this in all my other videos. So I do love this for contour. I probably didn't even need to contour that much because this is already so dark on me. But yeah, whatever. And I'm going to take the concealer. This is in the shade C11. And if I start to kind of speed up on this part, it's just because I have to be at work and I can't be late. Or I'm going to try my best not to be late because I'm always late, and that's a horrible habit to have. Woo. Don't judge me. So I need to hurry up and blend this out. I'm going to take my small stippling brush, my e.l.f. brush, blend this all together, and I'm probably just going to speed this part up because I have to get to work, like I keep saying. And I'm looking at the time like, please don't fail me. I figured I can get this video filmed pretty fast since it was just focusing on the foundation, and I definitely wanted to get that up and get some content out for you guys. But I really like the way it's all kind of blending together. Like, I'm not mad at this foundation. I think I like it. I would use it. I would just definitely set it with a powder. And like I said, I do want to try the deeper shade, the I think, yeah, the F13, no, F12. I don't know why I'm losing my train of thought. But it blends out beautifully with the contour shade, and it just kind of gives you like a glowy, dewy look. And I feel like, especially like once I set, I'm probably really gonna like it. But we'll see. go ahead and set my face. I'm going to use my Sasha Buttercup Holy Grail, and I'm just going to dab that all in there, and I'm really just going to bake in this. Probably going to let it sit a little bit longer than I normally do. So just before I dust all that off, I'm going to go ahead and set the remaining portions of my face. I'm going to be using my Sephora Micro Smooth Powder in the shade, Francais Deep Mahogany. And I'm using this just like fluffy brush just to set all of that in and kind of dust away as I'm going. And so far, to be honest, I was, low-key, I had my hesitations about this foundation, but I feel like it's a good foundation. For $9, like, it's good to me. Because, and the reason why I'm saying that too, even though it's not matte how I normally like my foundations, it still looks good when you set it, like, as it's drying down. I feel like it is so good. And my skin looks really smooth without it. Even with all the powder that I'm placing on, it doesn't, to me, my skin doesn't feel like super cakey. Especially because I feel like the foundation added like hydration, and it's very, I guess, a moisturizing type of foundation. I don't know if I'm using the right word. I guess you would say moisturizing because it's not, sorry my dog. But because it's not drying down my skin. You can really, I feel like any skin type can get away with this. You just have to compensate in other areas. So if you know you're oily, then you're going to want to, of course, set your face, probably bake and stuff like that. And if you have dry skin, then this is going to be a great foundation for you. And this is just my Juvia's Place brush. I'm just kind of pushing that remaining powder into my skin. So we're kind of wrapping things up here. I'm just going to go ahead and contour my face using my Morphe 8H palette. I'm going to take the shade Blogger just to kind of bronze up my forehead just a little bit. This is the lighter shade right here. Now I'm just going to go in with the deeper shade Fabulous, and I'm just going to place that right only on my cheeks. Okay, so I'm just going to take my blush in the shade Corte Rosa, and this is from Sigma. Absolutely love this blush. If I can ever open it up, if you guys are familiar with my channel, you know I love this. And it's so like pretty for like an everyday natural type of blush. I love it. And I like the way it goes with my skin tone. So pretty. Ooh, I think I went a little overboard there. Got beside yourself. Oh, okay. I'm really liking this foundation as everything coming together. I feel like this is just going to be great even if you want like a natural look, everyday, kind of weightless, but full coverage. What am I missing? I don't know. Highlight. I'm going to take the golden shade first. I'm going to take a little bit of Big Bang out of the highlight, the Morphe palette, and I'm just going to Lightly place that on my forehead. I'm gonna go ahead and set my face because I want to put some bottom mascara on and I don't want it to fly everywhere. So I'm gonna take my Maybelline matte. Where's my other one? I thought I had my other setting spray. But anyways, I'm gonna take my Maybelline Master Fix setting spray and I'm gonna use that to just set my face and lock everything into place. Perfect. And this is pretty much it. I'm just about to put some bottom mascara on if I can ever find it. But so far my thoughts on this foundation, I really like it. Even with the shade, I feel like it was a little bit darker, but it blended out nicely with the concealer. And because the concealer is of course a lighter, and just like with the powder and everything else, I really do like this foundation. Like, I'm steady looking in these mirrors because it just looks really good. This foundation is $9 and I got a full face beat, honey. Like, concealer. So, and I use their concealer. The concealer is $7. And while I'm talking, I could just be putting my mascara on. But yes, I feel like you get a full face beat with this $9 drugstore foundation. So this is definitely going to be, like, I guess a part of my I kind of section off my foundations. Like, okay, this can be an everyday cheap foundation, then I have an everyday expensive foundation. So it really just depends on the look that I'm going for. But I really like it. I like how everything turned out. I like how it sets. It sets well with powders, and my skin looks so smooth. I don't know if you guys can see it, but my skin really does look smooth. It doesn't look cakey. And I'm pretty sure, you know, throughout the day, I feel like your makeup looks better, like, say an hour after you do it, just because your natural oils come up, and I feel like it just starts to look more like skin. So I definitely feel like this would be a good foundation for a natural look. But one thing I will say, you may want to keep like a blotting powder in your purse if you have an oily T-zone. So me, like, I definitely need a blotting powder in my purse, just like a regular translucent that I can just blot my nose. But it's not because of this foundation. With most foundations, like, nothing is gonna hold that nose. Like, let's just be honest. And I'm done talking y'all ear off. This mascara ain't right, oh well. I think that's pretty much it. That's it. And I love everything. I love how it looked. I love how it looks. I love how it turned out. And you guys let me know in the description box if you guys are going to try it. Also, another thing, they did come out recently with a liquid foundation. So it looks just like how the concealer looks. And I'm going to be purchasing that. It hasn't came into stores yet on Ulta, but they do have it on the website. I don't feel like ordering and waiting, so I'm just going to wait for it to come in the actual store at Ulta. But I'm going to be trying that out. And like I said in one of my previous videos, I am going to be doing like a foundation hunt and doing like a playlist of different foundations. So this was kind of like the first real one that is going to be added to the playlist, trying this out. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys like how this look turned out. And if you did, of course, like, comment, leave some suggestions down below on upcoming videos. And then don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave. Of course, join the family. Like, what is you really doing with yourself, you know? Come on. No, but anyways, go ahead, like, comment, like I said, and leave me suggestions, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Send me your location, let's focus on communicating, 'cause I just need the time and place to come through. Send me your location, let's